Well, so for most weeks there'll be a set text per module, and usually have 2 modules running a term alongside key concepts most of the time. So you'll have sort of like theory or genre reading for key concepts, which is often a bit shorter, and then you'll have 2 set texts, 1 for each module. Alongside those 2 set texts, there'll be 3 sort of critical articles about each of those texts, whether it be specifically the text or context for it.
The amount of work that you have to do varies every week, but usually it's about 2 books a week plus extra reading. What I would advise is getting the reading list as early as possible and starting reading as soon as possible, because then rather than having so many books to read every week, you've kind of staggered it and you've done it as it goes. It's manageable, it's easy to do, just try and go on the VLE and see what work you've got well in advance.
I think that's my main strategy, is try and sort of stagger it rather than trying to do everything at once, because I don't work very well when I have a lot to do at once. I kind of just crumble a bit.
But it's not just reading to prepare for seminars. There's tasks to prepare, group work, some presentations quite a lot as well. But again, it's up to you how much work you do, how much effort you want to put in.
The way I found that I managed it best was I bought myself a planner. I managed all my own time. I wrote down on the Sunday of each week, for the week coming, what I had to do each day, where my classes were timetabled and where I'd fit in the other work.
All the information's there on the VLE for you, and I would say just follow your tutor's instructions and you won't go far wrong, really. There's always more work you could be doing, because it's up to you. There's always more reading you could be doing, but just making sure you prepare for the seminars. You get a lot more out of it if you do.
My best advice to someone would be to make sure that you get on top of your reading before your term starts.
And what works for me is doing as much as I possibly can in terms of primary text, so novels, plays, blah blah blah, whatever I have for the next term. So it means that when I actually get to that term, I'm familiar with the text, and so I can focus on being more analytical instead of trying to just rush through it, so I can get it done and then try and do critical reading at the same time.
In terms of where's best to read, it's whatever works for you. Obviously the library, there's loads of spaces there, loads of study spaces across campus. Even here is a great place to read, or if you just want to read at home, that's great as well. So it's just totally up to you, whichever reading environment works for you, I'd say.